Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Yemi. Hello and welcome to my channel, Yemi's Show. Thanks to all those who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed and you love my content, please do take out time and press the subscription button today. So today I actually want to share my story with you. I was actually just reflecting over my life. I had made a video before in which I said I had like a missed PCOS diagnosis. You know, I have PCOS, but it was misdiagnosed by the doctors. I have gone through fertility treatment, you know, to have my second baby. So I just wanted to share, you know, some of the things that have that had led up to my conclusion that I have PCOS, and I have been suffering from this for a very long time. So today I just I remembered in my late teens my period ceased for a very long time. I didn't have my period for over a year. And I went to the doctors, you know. I remember then, I think after, a couple of months not seeing my period, I was worried. My parents took me to the doctors. I was put on birth control pills, if I remember, maybe for like 3 months, and it was the most embarrassing thing, because one, I wasn't sexually active, so I was like, what would happen if people see me taking birth control pills? So I went through that. I remember also going for a particular test. I think I had done another test, but this particular one, it was I can't remember what the test was for, but I think it was a test to check my hormones and things like that. And when the results came back, I remember the doctor didn't understand the result of the test. He couldn't. It didn't make sense to him. So I mean, what he just told me, and this was after like months of treatment. Imagine the doctor, telling me that he asked me if I was a Christian, and I said yes, that I was a Christian, and he said I should go to my pastor to pray for me, because the result of the test which I did, he didn't understand. He didn't follow a pattern he was used to. And of course, being a Christian, I just relied on my faith, and after a long time my period came back. So that was in my late teens. So but I didn't bother about it, all along, until I think when I was trying for my second baby. I think my first baby after marriage was quite easy, and I had a video which I did earlier why I knew it was quite easy. But I want to tell you the symptoms that I've had over the years that has led to my conclusion. I'm not a doctor, but more like a self-diagnosis that I have PCOS. One, I suffer from excessive facial hair. I have to shave my hair. That's my beard, and I have a mustache. In fact, this afternoon when I was reading, just going through the symptoms of PCOS, I saw that having excess hair also on your back towards your bottom is a sign. And it's so funny. I can remember when I was having my babies, when you go into the hospital and I had shaved before and everything, or because I was going to be given an epidural on my back, I had to be shaved again at my back because I was so hairy. So I mean, that's another symptom, having excessive hair on your facial excessive hair on your back. I have that. I'm lucky I'm not so prone to acne, but sometimes I do just have, that occasional, you know, acne. Then when it comes to my periods, oh wow. I mean, I gave you the example of me not having my period for over a year, and also my period is, it's not regular. When I mean not regular, sometimes when my period comes, I mean it's hardly there. I could just bleed for not even a day, or I don't know if I'll call it spotting or something, for a day to, I mean it's and while else some other times it comes pretty heavy and it's there, and other times, man, sometimes I have periods as long as a month plus, and being married, you can imagine what that is, having my period for a very, very, long time. I mean, I can't predict my periods, that's just it basically. Sometimes it comes heavy, sometimes it comes very light, sometimes it just goes on and on and on, and on. And of course, one of the other things that I have suffered over the years is being overweight. I mean, for as long as I can remember, my weight has always been a constant, cause of concern. I constantly battle, with my weight. So those are some of the things, that I experienced. Then I want to fast forward to my second baby. That is when I could really say, most women, this problem of having PCOS, it's one that is for most women. A lot of women do not know until when they are trying to, conceive, when they're trying to get pregnant. Like I said, for my first baby, I guess should I use the word lucky, in that at the time I've always been constantly struggling with my weight. So at the time I was getting married, I went on a very strict Cambridge diet, which is a diet on shakes, protein shakes and all. So I lost, so much weight. And I guess that actually helped to reset my system, get my hormones in check and everything. So I actually got pregnant, easily that way. But when it was time for my second baby, I mean, it was a struggle. I mean, there's how many years? I mean, about 4 years, gap between my first and my second. So naturally, I thought I was going to get pregnant, as soon as I was trying, for my second baby, but that was not the case. I mean, it went on and on until when it was pressed upon me to go and see the doctors. So of course I went to the doctors. Even then, PCOS wasn't diagnosed. I went for the HSG test. I went for different, fertility tests. And one of the blood tests which I went for, it found that I wasn't ovulating during my periods, and all. So I was put on Clomid. But even with that, I found it difficult to get pregnant. But luckily again, I know one of the things that that would have contributed to me getting pregnant the first time was because I had lost so much weight. So along with my fertility treatment, I started to lose weight seriously, but this time on the keto diet, and I lost so much weight. And of course I didn't just leave everything to chance. I was researching and all, and I found out that even at that time, my period, the length of my luteal phase was so short. It was so short. I mean, I found that out from research. So I used vitamin B6, which was recommended by someone even on YouTube here, taking vitamin B6, and I was able to get pregnant on my last clomid cycle. So basically I just thought to share this experience, because I know a lot of women, are out there. They're, suffering. They're trying to get pregnant. Hope is not lost. I mean, it's like with PCOS, you can still get pregnant. You just have to know what to do. You have to take your fertility struggles, into your hands. You have to do everything you can do. I mean, if you're overweight, you have to get your weight in check. You have to exercise. You have to stay healthy. You have to take in the right kind of things. You just have to do all that. You have to make sure that you're not so much on sweet things. I mean, eat healthy, eat right. I mean, that cannot be overemphasized. I think there's something about eating right. I think there's something about that kind of obviously heals your body. So you have to heal your body, before you can carry another life and conceive. Thereby your body has to be healed. You have to put you have to heal your hormones. So even though I know you might be walking along with your doctors, taking all the medications that you've been asked to take, you have to do your own part. It's a tough journey, but I know it's doable, and I know you will testify soon. So I wish you all the best. If this video has been of help in any way, please do give it a thumbs up and recommend it to other people. So maybe, for example, if you are struggling, to get pregnant, and you also have the same kind of symptoms that, like I've explained here, there's likely, a big chance that you're suffering from PCOS. So just mention this to your doctors, and I'm sure they'll be able to guide you as what to do. And there's so much information out there, that are helpful, on the net. Years ago, this information wasn't there. So I mean, I'm not surprised that my doctors could not, grab it even when I was in my teens. I mean, I had all the symptoms, I had all the signs, facial hairs, you just name it. Anyway, I just thought to share this video. Hopefully it will help someone. Take care. Bye.